Hi, kindergarten friends. I hope you're enjoying learning about insects and bugs over the past couple of weeks. And today I'm going to be reading you lots of interesting facts about butterflies, which happens to be Mrs. Nadelberg's favorite insect. I've actually been seeing butterflies a lot in our neighborhood over the past month or two. Been seeing some orange and black butterflies, and I've even been seeing a butterfly that has some blue in it and also some white ones. Have you been seeing any butterflies in your backyard or on your walks? I'd love to hear about the butterflies that you find. The book I'm going to be reading to you is not really a story. This is a nonfiction book, which means it's going to be teaching us facts, not making up a story. And it's all about butterflies. We're going to learn so many new things about butterflies in the next 10 minutes or so. And this is a National Geographic Kids book by Marfe, Ferguson, Delano. All right, butterflies. This reminds me of the butterfly I've been seeing. I think it's called a monarch butterfly. Ever heard of that one? Oh, and here's a blue one. Here's the title page, Butterflies. Look, butterflies! Fluttering, floating, zigzagging by, they flash like jewels in the sunlit sky. They flit over fields and wander through woods. Oh, how many can you count on this page? Look at all those butterflies. They glide into gardens and dance through deserts. What are butterflies looking for? Flowers to feed on. When a butterfly lands, it tastes the flower with the tip of its feet. It's tasty. There's a butterfly tasting that flower right there. Huh, I wonder how they can taste with the tips of their feet. This flower tastes sweet. Deep inside, it is a sugary liquid called nectar. The butterfly unrolls a long tube on its head and pokes it into the flower. Oh, kind of like that tongue we saw on the honeybee that would sip the nectar. Oh, I wonder if this is what they're talking about. Slurp! The butterfly uses the tube like a straw to suck up the nectar. Wow, look at that tube. I'll go in real close for you. What's for lunch? Some butterflies drink nectar from almost any flower. Others are picky eaters. They only feed on certain flowers. Here it says, how does a butterfly taste food? What's your favorite fresh apples or rotten ones? That's an easy question to answer. A few butterflies prefer to dine on rotting fruit or even dead bugs. Here are some butterflies with their favorite foods. So here we have a butterfly on, what's that? Looks like an orange. Guess what kind of juice this butterfly likes to sip, it says. I'm thinking orange juice. These butterflies like bananas. Do you like them too? And this one's favorite thing to taste, look, is this delicious flower. Looks like a lilac. It's raining. To keep dry, a butterfly folds up its wings and perches below a leaf. Do you see that? It's using the leaf as its own little umbrella. How clever. At night, a butterfly hangs upside down to sleep. That reminds me of bats. To warm up in the morning, a butterfly spreads its wings wide and soaks up the sun. A butterfly's life may seem fancy-free, but at any moment, swoop! Uh-oh, a hungry monkey might sneak up and catch it. and snatch it, it says. Oh no. A mouse might munch it. A bird might nab it. A lizard might zap it. Uh-oh. Butterflies have to watch out for those critters. How can butterflies stay safe? Some hide by blending in with the world around them. Some have spots on their wings that look like eyes. Can you find that butterfly? Yeah, this one right here. See these spots? Those are supposed to look like eyes. Eye spots scare away some enemies. Boo! Look, this butterfly is blending in with the leaves around it. It's camouflaging. That means blending with your surroundings. A rainbow of colors. A butterfly's wings are covered with thousands of tiny, powdery scales. These scales create the insect's beautiful colors and patterns. So if you were to look with a magnifying glass at a butterfly's wing, this is what you would see. Thousands of little teeny tiny scales that are different colors. Here are some butterflies from around the world. How many of them have eye spots? Well, let's take a look. I see eye spots on this one and on this one. Maybe even here, there's some little spots here. Wow, these ones have red eye spots. This is called a common Mormon butterfly, a small tortoiseshell butterfly, a blue Morpho butterfly, a common buckeye butterfly, Pallas fritillary butterfly, and a blue pansy butterfly. Wow, even their names are spectacular. A mother butterfly flies from one plant to another plant, tasting them with her feet. She looks for one her babies can eat. When she finds the right plant, she lays her eggs on it. Do you see that butterfly laying her eggs right there on the leaf? I see at least 6 or 7 eggs there. The eggs hatch and out creep the babies. Can you see the babies creeping out of the little eggs? The babies are tiny caterpillars. They're very hungry caterpillars. Give a wink if you've heard of a story called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. A caterpillar gobbles up the plant it's on. It eats and eats. It grows and grows. Over here it says, wriggle. It grows so big its skin splits. The caterpillar wriggles out of it. Then it gets too big for its new skin. Again and again this happens. Eat, grow, split, wriggle. There's a caterpillar who shed its old skin. And here's its new skin, and then it will shed that and again. So it can grow bigger and bigger and always have the right size skin. One day, the caterpillar hangs upside down from a leaf or twig. Have you ever seen something like this? Hanging from a leaf or a twig? It makes a hard, thin shell around its body. The shell is called a chrysalis. Try saying that. Chrysalis. See the shell? Inside the chrysalis, something amazing happens. The caterpillar changes into a butterfly. And if you look really close, you can see how that caterpillar has transformed. I see a bit of a wing right through there. After days or weeks, the chrysalis splits open, see? And out crawls the new, that's right, butterfly. The butterfly's wings are crumpled and wet, but soon they straighten out and dry. Here's some crumply wet rings. When they're dry, they'll be nice and flat and straight. Like these. fly, butterfly. Now the butterfly is ready to take off, to fly, to flash like a jewel in the sunlit sky. Wow, look, it's hundreds of butterflies. Can you imagine looking up and seeing that many? Wow, it's like a cloud of butterflies. And that is the end of that part. And there's one more little section called From Egg to Butterfly. And this shows the 4 different steps in the life cycle of a butterfly. So let's read a little bit about it. Number 1, here's the first step. Egg, it says. Remember, we saw the butterfly laying eggs on a leaf. How many eggs do you count on this leaf? Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's step number 2. Out of that egg crawls a caterpillar. How do you think this caterpillar would feel if you touched it? Oh, look at this caterpillar. I think it would feel really kind of soft and fuzzy. What do you think? So we've had our egg. The second step, the caterpillar wiggled out of the egg. The next step in the life cycle, remember? They make something special on a leaf. Do you remember? When they hang upside down and build a little shell around themselves, what that's called? Yeah, it's called a chrysalis. Some people call it a cocoon. You may have heard that word before. But right here it says chrysalis. There it is. And inside we know that big changes are happening and that caterpillar is going to transform to something new. All butterflies go through 4 very different stages. Here's a life cycle of the blue morpho butterfly. Oh, this is to make the blue morpho. All right, let's go on to our final step here, number 4. When it emerges, when it comes out of the chrysalis, remember it splits open and out crawls the butterfly. The transformation is complete and our egg has made it all the way to becoming a butterfly. And this one is the blue morpho butterfly. And right here it asks, guess what's on the other side of these wings? And then it says eye spots. Oh, so one side of the wing might look different from the other side. Spy a butterfly. Oh, here's a little quick game you can play. I'm going to hold this really close. Some butterflies are very good at hiding in plain sight. Can you find the butterfly in each picture? There's a little camouflage. Well, this one is probably the trickiest one right here. Do you see the butterfly? How about down here? Can you find the butterfly in that picture? Wow, look at this picture here. I thought I was looking at a leaf, but you know what? I think that's a butterfly blending in to look like a leaf. Here's a butterfly blending in with these white flowers. Here's a butterfly blending in with the color of these leaves. And this one looks like a little green leaf here too. Grow a butterfly garden. Special plants that might attract a butterfly. You can lure butterflies to your home by planting their favorite flowers in your yard or in pots. Flowers like these. And that's the end, my friends. I hope you enjoyed learning about butterflies. We'll be back with more buggy books soon.